vlog.
It's a Tim Senna vlog.
It's a Tim Senna vlog with George at the Sunflower Lounge. But it's not this George we're here. Well, actually, no. You're the reason I'm here.
I mean, there's multiple Georges here to see tonight, but George Pannell is the main attraction, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm glad you have the humility to say that. Even though it's really about George Mancox, we're here to see George Pannell.
Pannell is here.
He's playing a big headliner. Is it his first headliner here?
This is his first headliner. This is his fadeaway launch.
Fadeaway launch, a sick new single. It's like the Declan McKenna coming of age. He did Royal Affair, but he's come through now with this beautiful, hopeful indie number. We're going to chat to George. We're going to chat to Fat Cat the band. We're already chatting to fans.
To George right now, but it's going to be a beautiful night, so come along with us.
Absolutely. You heard him say it, man.
You're the fix, but I'm no funds. Baby's on the run. Can't you see? She's always conflicting me, but I'm choosing not to see. Round, round we go. Reputation, it's more. This big stage reparation. That's really just
That's sick. That's the scene though.
We need to put some makeup on.
It's Fat Cat. I was going to say a swear word there, but it's not good. Tom, Luke and George, how's it going? With the water dripping on the camera backstage at Sunflower Lounge. Yeah, good. Sick set, by the way. Loving the energy.
Cheers, man.
I think I heard your song Change Your Mind. I don't know if you DM'd it to me or if it was uploaded somewhere.
Yeah,
You did. I think Change Your Mind like is kind of an Oasis vibe I get from it. The track I think of is The Importance of Being Idle. Yeah. You've got that kind of vibe to it. So, yeah, is that how you describe your style?
Yeah, I'd say it's a mix of quite a lot of. I mean, we take a lot of inspiration from like Birmingham bands like Peace and stuff.
Yeah.
Catfish and the Botman's obviously.
So yeah, just go through. It's a vlog, not an interview, so you don't have to worry about it. Gives me a chance to make sure. Yeah, do you want to be in the vlog? Yeah. Shut up. So, what's your name?
I'm Maddie.
Maddie. My girlfriend's name is Maddie, so that's a good name. Oh yeah. She's at the Brit Awards tonight, but I was just like, I've got to be at. She said I could come with her, but I was like, nah. George Pannell, Sunflower Lounge. That's not even a joke. But yeah, I think like. You guys know kind of bands like Riskus and Sugar Thief because I feel like the scene's so fertile now. You have these bands who are actually newer, but they're also inspiring you guys to get involved.
It's good to like chat. I mean, we played with bands like even from like Cov, like Candid and stuff.
Oh, Candid are sick.
Good, yeah, we played with them here actually. But yeah, it's good to like just chat to bands, even playing with them.
I always think it's like an obvious question where you got the name from for bands, but you guys probably haven't been interviewed that much. So where did you get the name from?
I wish.
Fat Cat bands.
Do you want to tell
It's really into consumer capitalism.
Yeah, we'll go with that actually. That's probably. We don't actually have a.
We need to formulate a better story for this.
Story, but it's
because we're sort of me and him got like pissed one night. Yeah. And sort of I talked him down from several incredibly poor names.
What were they? What were the poor names? Right.
The one he wanted was Little Haven, and I remember that. Yes, you did. It was Haven or Little Haven or something like that.
Little Haven. Because the thing is, I'm a massive Muse fan. They used to be called Rocket Baby Dolls and Gothic Plague. So you could have gone worse.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, it worse.
Well, we listened to a band on the way. Do you know The Milk?
Yeah, Milk. The Milk.
The Milk. Do you know
I don't know The Milk.
Like rapped on their first album.
Oh wait, I know a band called Milk, a band called Bilk, but I don't know The Milk.
The Milk are good, but they've gone like.
Check out The Milk.
Now. So
they hate their name because they were Kenny Cornflake and The Milk.
I've got to ask as well. The upside down cross.
It is, to be honest.
It's a very edgy accessory. Is it just part of the image, or?
It's part of his image, but I just nicked it off him, and now I've got to put up with it.
Shout out
part of the big part of the Fat Cat. Oh, wow. Who else? It's like. Have you seen Bird Box?
No, not yet.
What do you think the actual demon in Bird Box is? Because we're hearing lots of demons thrown out there. Is there a true form?
I don't know. I think it's just their mind. It's all in the mind. It's all in the mind.
It is.
Yeah.
One of those unanswered questions. Maddie knows it. Literally. What does it say on your jumper? Is that Japanese?
I don't know. I bought it yesterday and I just have no clue.
Don't even know what it. Who do you think you are? Ariana Grande?
but I'm lost in space. It's so clear that I need you. It's so nice they say today, still got the
Hey George Pannell, after a absolutely sick headline at the Sunflower Lounge, is that your first headliner ever properly? Or?
I did one like August last year, which was kind of just a little like, there was about 30 people there.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the first proper one, yeah.
I guess the George Pannell story is quite like a Cinderella story, you know, from stage invader to officially up there. Because that's literally how it started. I remember seeing you literally invaded probably the stages of Ivory Wave, Sugar Thief, Riskus.
Yeah.
And now you're here. Tom from Riskus is on bass. It must be like a fairy tale for you.
It's really cool. I think it was about a year and a half ago that I met you, maybe.
Yeah, it probably
It was
was.
a Riskus show.
Yeah.
And yeah, like you said, I was stage invading, and now everyone's on stage for us.
Were you actually making music back then, or was this quite a new thing for you?
I think that was just after I'd made the two songs that I put on Spotify.
Yeah, so Royal Affair and Fade Away.
Yeah, the two, well, the demo, and then
Yeah.
I'd written Fade Away, but I hadn't released it.
Because I was going to say, people were singing the words to a song that wasn't either of those two. So how does that happen? Is that a demo on SoundCloud or?
No, it's not out. I can't tell you.
That's the mad thing, because I think you kind of have always had this grassroots support, which is literally your mates.
Yeah.
But you have a lot of mates. You're quite a popular
Yeah.
guy, apparently. Big shout out to George on camera, the other George. You never have too many Georges.
Yeah, they all seem to just follow me everywhere. It's great.
In a nice way, though.
In a
Not
really
a stalkerish way.
In a nice way, yeah.
Not like in a bathroom or
Like I
anything.
did a
Like.
gig in Northampton about 2 months ago, and it was like sold out.
Hop on a train.
Half of it was my mates, and it was mad. So yeah, that was really cool.
And I think the idea I had for you, which you approved of this idea, is we could do like a Where's Wally, but instead of Wally, it's
on
like you on a
stage,
stage. The big one which I never saw is the Ivory Wave Mama Rouge show.
Yeah.
Were you on there where they actually had to cut the set
Yeah.
short because there was
Yeah.
so many
I think
people
I
on?
knocked over the guys, their keyboard player's
on there.
computer.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I love the stage invasions when security just freaked the hell out.
Yeah.
It sounds bad, but I think if you're gonna have a thriving music scene, you have to
exactly,
push
you
it a
got-
little
yeah.
bit.
It was great. It was a good gig.
But how did you find making that transition? Like, in terms of being an artist, did people like be really supportive of you straight away, or did you have to kind of, you know, reshape your image a
It
bit?
definitely took quite a while because obviously I think you saw me when I played on my own. which-
Yeah, because you're obviously you very quickly decided you want to play with a band, and the sound is so much more full. People can really dance to and jump to that.
It came about really quickly. Like it was like quite lucky that I just met like all the people in my band at the same time. But yeah, for the like year and a half that I played on my own, it was just a lot of dead shows.
A bit of a lonely one.
Every gig we've played with the band has been a sellout. So
But I mean, supporting Sugar Thief even, it was like your fans slash friends like tagging you that got you there.
yeah.
So
Yeah, it was great.
I guess you know those guys kind of now.
Yeah, definitely. I've made a lot of friends just through playing the gigs and stuff. It's cool.
some big old
I think
families.
I met George through a gig. Yeah.
Jaws gig.
Yeah, after
I saw Connor from Jaws earlier today.
Oh, was that
BMA networking.
Yeah.
BMA networking.
Yeah.
But I think your sound, like I heard Royal Affair. It's clear you're a big fan of Declan McKenna. You covered him. So when you were making music for the first time, when you were sort of getting into the demos and Royal Affair, was it like was Declan like a big influence, or was it like a wider variety because of the Birmingham bands as well?
Yeah, I think for those first, for the Truth and Royal Affair, it was definitely Declan McKenna and people like that. But as I started to get more into the scene, I think a lot of the bands from the scene kind of influence you.
Definitely.
Like not even just musically, just like the kind of how you go about recording and stuff and things like that. So.
And I mean, Fade Away, you've literally had help from, is it Patch? From Violet, who helps you out, and some other people?
And a guy called Ryan, who does the
Shout
Sugar
out
Beef
Ryan.
stuff. Compared to like the earlier stuff, it's more like sort of darker kind of
Darker,
thing.
really?
Yeah. Even though it sounds quite happy, it's
Yeah.
like sort of shoegazy stuff. Like
Well, yeah, because
90s.
I think the lyrics and the connotations of Fade Away, I think yearning is the kind of lyric, the kind of word I actually think of.
Well, yeah,
And a big part of what Declan McKenna is doing, it's like kids don't want to come home. It's like being a young person, it's a difficult time to be in that situation now. And I guess like you've written the bulk of your music not being able to vote about the future of the country.
Yeah.
So I guess that's a big inspiration.
Definitely, yeah. I think Declan's lyrics are definitely a big influence because it's like as good as a lot of bands are. Like a lot of bands just kind of write about the same sort of thing.
Yeah, I get that.
Like I don't know, being in love and stuff. And
Going out and getting girls,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
kind of like, does she like me, does she not?
Yeah.
I think like, not to call anyone out, but I feel like popular indie music at the moment is lacking. Yeah, it's a lot of kind of vacuous stuff, and that's why when I kind of actually see what bands are doing in this scene, I feel like the actual music by itself, when you ignore like the promo and the PR behind it, is just better.
Yeah.
So it's a good place to be in this Birmingham scene, and that's maybe like pushes the artists in here to be better.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the best thing about the scene is the bands don't all sound the same. Like you've got Cosmics who are kind of punky, garage, and then Audrey Wave are sort of like 90s Manchester.
Kind of Happy Mondays
Yeah,
with a bit of
exactly.
Kasabian
And
in
then Violet
there.
are like sugar.
Shoegaze.
Not sugar. Shoegazy, yeah.
Shoegaze. Do you know what's mad is that I didn't realise until last month that it's called shoegaze because you're looking at your shoes because the pedals.
Can I be the ending?
Yeah, do you want to be the end? By the way.
Yes.
Thank you.
Please, go to the channel, like, comment.
Smash that like button. Merch link in bio. I haven't actually got it yet, but we'll get that merch.
You will soon.
It's gonna happen.